All right, so start by just getting present in space and time. So close your eyes, but bring your focus to the inside of your eyelids. And whether you're in a dark room or a light room, or even a room where the light is sort of changing with the weather, just notice that whatever color you could call that on the inside of the eyelids. And listen into the sounds of the room and the sounds beyond the room. And feel the heaviness of your body against the floor. Feel how gravity pulls you down, how it pulls your legs, your arms, your head, maybe shoulders or hips or calves. And feel into sort of the softness or the hardness of the surface underneath you. Feel the softness if you have a blanket over the top of you or a cat sitting on your lap. Feel the warmth of the blanket. Feel the warmth between parts of your body. If your hands are resting up against your legs or your body, just feel how there's warmth from your hands to your body and from your body to your hands. Or if the calves or thighs are touching, or maybe even at the armpits. And intend to shift down a few gears. Just let the body relax more and more. Roll your head a little bit right and left, or move your shoulders if you need to get shoulders and head easier. If the arms or elbows or hands or wrists need a better spot or a more comfortable spot, find that. Wiggle your toes for a moment and then just let them come to stillness. And we'll start with an inventory of the body. So bring attention to the little baby toes. And can you differentiate the little baby toes from the next one in line and the middle one, the second toe? Probably easier to find the big toe. Relax the tops of your feet, the balls of the feet, the arches of your feet. Feel into your heels and Achilles tendon and all the bones that make up your ankles. And again, anywhere along the way, if you need to shift or move to be more comfortable or more at ease, you just do that. No big deal. You need to cover or uncover or relax your shins and your calves. And just note how nice it is to just rest your body at this time of day, just right here and right now. Nothing to do. Relax the back of your knees, the soft of the knees, and relax straight through the middle of the knees and your kneecaps. Relax the strong muscles of thighs, inner thighs and outer thighs, the back of your thighs. Let all the musculature in your legs just be easy and soft, and just let go of any tension in your legs. And feel all the way up to the top of the legs, the sits bones and the pelvic bones and the hip bones. Relax the big, strong muscles that shape your hips. Relax into the deep lower belly. Relax your sacrum and your lumbar vertebrae. Let every single nerve and vessel and tendon and ligament be quiet and loosened and disengaged. Relax your middle tummy and upper tummy. Relax your rib cage, upper part of your rib cage. Just feel into your chest. Imagine your lungs and your heart moving along with their rhythms. Feel into the movement of your breath. And if you can, feel your heartbeat too. Relax your armpits and your shoulders. Relax your neck and your throat, your jaw, your teeth, and your tongue. Relax the roof of your mouth and your cheeks and your nose. Let your eyes be heavy and deep. Mm. Relax your brow, your forehead, the sides of your head, your ears, and the back of your head. And bring your attention just straight up to crown center at the top of your head. And as if an aperture just opened at the very top of your head, bring your attention up through the crown center, up into 8th, 9th, 10th chakra, as if to just connect and remember and strengthen the connection. The connection is never not there. It just gets forgotten sometimes. So right now, strengthen the remembering so that this connection can be a way of being in the world on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, on a minute to minute basis. That there's something to be remembered and embodied. And just drop your attention back down to 7th crown chakra. Just letting this energy center at the top of your head be vibrant and rich and healthy and bright, spinning, brilliant, balanced. And as if just sliding down the fire pole, just slide down one floor to third eye chakra in the center of your head. And expand the third eye chakra out, right and left, front and back, above and below, so that it is as expansive as the energy center at the top of your head. So through the top of your body, there's an expansiveness, a brilliance, a balanced quality, and an openness, a permeability. Strengthen the permeability. And it's a semi-permeability, meaning it allows the goodness in, it allows the light of the universe in and out. It allows high level creativity and love and peace and joy in and out in an appropriate way. And anything heavy or negative or burdensome just Hmm. Is like water off a duck's back. It just flows to either side of your body and not into the energy system itself. And you can feel safe and contained and clean and clear. And you can even notice how nice it is to be able to open up the third eye chakra without taking in too much or taking in the wrong kind of information, that you can even allow a knowingness to be pervasive as you move through life. And you can find that there's a higher level of synchronicity and grace and simplicity, elegance and simplicity in life, that things simply work out for you with ease, with grace. And you can release any ideas of life being difficult and release any ideas of uh, there's some old principle, some saying about how things go wrong. If things can go wrong, they do. And I can't even come up with a saying, but release all sayings, release all ideas of lack, release all ideas of difficulty or heaviness or have to do it all. Release ideas of aloneness or mm. And then just take a hold of the fire pole, and you can do a little spin as you slide down to the next level, throat chakra, and let this once again expand front and back, side to side. So it's a nice match with the openness, the entry point of brilliance and light and grace and abundance and elegance, that things can flow to you with tremendous simplicity. And then grabbing hold of the fire pole once again. And you might just do a little spin as you go down to the next floor, landing actually above the heart at a subfloor between throat chakra and heart chakra. We might call this the high heart. And we don't usually stop at this floor. And for a moment, just stop at this floor and just reach your attention out to the right and out to the left, to the front and to the back, to the above and below, out into the void, the field of all creation, the source material of the universe. And let yourself just float quietly, releasing ideas of being human, releasing attachments to names and titles, letting the pieces of your family for a moment just float away. For a moment, not a brother or sister, not a parent or a child, not a friend or a coworker, just a beingness. For a moment, not a title, not a job description. Let your name float away with little letters bouncing off in different directions. Let all the names float away. And let your colors float in. For some of you, blues and greens, maybe purples and oranges, yellows and pinks, combinations of mixing colors, colors beyond the normal spectrum. And for a moment, just feel into the color and the vibration, the field of namelessness. And notice how this seems to be more you than any other word or name you've put upon self. And how when you reach to this namelessness, you can even reach to more than just the physical body that you inhabit this life. It's as if there's no barrier between your skin and the room, no floor between your body and the earth, no difference between a human and a daffodil gestating under the ground. That there's a continuity between you and the earth and also the water, and reach your attention to the waters of the earth. Maybe the rain touched upon you as you came to this place. Maybe you've sat beside the ocean not far away from us. Maybe you've sat beside other oceans or flown above them and looked with curiosity down to the vastness of the waters on the earth. And a physical body is mostly water. And for a moment, just imagine yourself floating on the top of a vast, salient, blue, buoyant ocean, holding you just right at the surface so that the sun touches and warms and enlightens and enlivens, but the waters hold with softness. No poking into any bony structure, no roots that needed to be moved beyond. Just a utterly safe, buoyant, held body in the water. And once again, allow there to be a permeability in your imagination between physical body and the waters of the earth. And even in the physical moment, there's a certain amount of humidity around us. And let there be permeability between the water of the room and the water of your body, the water buoyantly through your imagination or insight vision and physically your body, and let the sun up above beyond the clouds or shining directly through purify purify the waters of your body and the waters of the earth, letting anything heavy percolate out, flow away, evaporate off, or drop down. In fact, you can let any heavy emotions, heavy worries, heavy thoughts, heavy structures just fall down away from your body, down into the waters below you. And as the heaviness of being earth seems to fall away from the body, and the sun above you seems to purify the waters around and through and inside you, there becomes a separation between the pure, cleansed, purified aspect of self, and this falling away, this heaviness going deeper and deeper beyond the bottom of a pool, beyond the deeper and deeper levels of ocean, and to where the sunlight no longer can be found, and deeper yet, and then deep, as if there's a deep ocean ridge, a place where maybe the tectonic plates of the earth begin to separate right and left, opening up an aperture of the earth, and the hot depths of the earth once again bringing a purifying fire through the waters to the density that has fallen away from your body. And again, you can feel cleansed and purified and quiet and optimistic. And let bubbles radiate up from this deep ocean trench. A lightness, a bubbliness, a effervescence, like watching the bubbles come up from a deep sea diver, or the beauty of a champagne floating to the surface, the bubbles coming up of lightness, and let these bubbles start to lift, almost as if the water becomes even more buoyant, and you reach just a little more towards the sun, supported and cleansed, but brilliant. And bring your attention once again to sixth chakra, back in the middle of your head, behind your eyes, and feel a sense of vibration or openness or spinning or heightened awareness. And you can allow this moment to be the moment when third eye chakra understands and incorporates and unifies in a whole new way with the physical body. And you can feel excited and optimistic and tuned in, tapped in, turned on, ready to go. Ready to live fully, ready to sleep soundly, ready to heal gracefully, ready to forget past traumas, letting the memories of generations of hardship just fall away like a coat dropped outside the front door. Mm. And take hold of the fire pole and just slide down one more floor, half floor to your beautiful heart. And make sure the heart is cohesive and balanced with the energy centers above it, and even with the energy centers below it. Your beautiful heart. And then just sort of in a slow, quiet, spiraling slide down the fire pole to solar plexus chakra, making sure this energy center is vibrant and brilliant and sunshiny, as if ignited also by a knowingness that everything you've ever needed to be wildly successful and happy in life has always been intact within your system. And there's been an ignition and a remembering and a hopefulness. Let there be hope in the third chakra, that old overlays of hardship and difficulty have fallen away. Some part of your mind heard the words, and could it be true? Could ease be the way of life moving forward? Could you allow ease to be the way of life? Could you allow elegant solutions, and could you allow simplicity? Could you allow a life without drama? Could you allow for a state without worry and pain? If you didn't worry or feel anxiety or see the negativity, would you be able to find something to do? So take hold of the fire pole and slide down to the second chakra of the body, the source of your creativity as it manifests on the earth. And let this second chakra of your body be ignited by the hopefulness and in remembrance of the passions and curiosities and creativities and abilities of your blueprint origins, and slide down one more floor to the base chakra, which is your connection to the earth, your ability to connect through the central channel, Shushumna, of your body, the intelligence of the universe, right down to the earthy manifestation of being human. And feel how there's a cohesive connection, and use your breath to even out the connectedness. Inhale and move your breath all the way up, out and beyond the crown chakra, and exhale, drop your attention down through the central channel of your body into the earth below you, inhaling up and exhaling down. And even let there be a two-way flow, inhaling down and up and exhaling up and down, a continuous connecting, creating a smooth flow of not only your attention, but literally energy, whatever that might mean. You are the connecting principle between the 0 point field of creation and the earthly 3D manifestations. And you can feel safe and you can feel excited. You can let this feeling of hopefulness pervade and let it be followed by a sense of willingness, a willingness to release all drama, release all trauma, release negativity, release worry. You can allow yourself to focus your mind in coming days on excitements and brilliance and positive information, nature in its glorious abundance, the other beings around you that accompany you on your journey, gratitude. And feel into your system right now as if to timestamp the memory and to strengthen the muscle, so to speak. And relax your armpits and your shoulders, your upper arms and your elbows, your forearms, your hands and fingers and thumbs. And we started this meditation together just looking at the color on the inside of your eyelids. Is it grainy or is it clear? Is it dark? The light? Can you get a sense of where the light in your room is coming from? And listen into your room or the space around you. Listen to the sounds outside your space. Feel the heaviness of your body against the floor and feel the warmth of your clothing or any blanket on top of you. Feel the warmth of hands touching body if they are, or the warmth of legs together, or arms against body. Let your eyes just softly come open, just cracking the eyes open to just get a brief inventory of the room. And then let the eyes come a little more open, but at the same time, just hold the time print, the blueprint, the true self, the remembrance of the void. Let the eyes come all the way open, and yet let the deep quiet be pervasive. Let the eyes kind of scan through the room and then listen into the room and let the eyes blink. So hear the sounds of your room. See the space of your room, but also feel the deep quiet of your body. Wiggle toes and fingers and thumbs, and feel the toes and fingers wiggle. See the space, hear the sounds, and feel the deep quiet. And holding to the quiet for as long as possible. You can bring yourself up to sitting. If you're listening to this at home, you can just make whatever movements you need to do to quiet your technology and sign out. If you're going to get into a car before you move on to the next place, you can remember to be awake and alive and clear and safe the moment you put your hands on the wheel. Did we create some calm in the chaos?
Hit the nail right on the head.
Wonderful. Mhm. All right, Johnny, I'm signing out. I see Carol's gone.